What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster Platinum playthrough. Guys, we're now on part number 16, and it is time to go into freaking space, because, I mean, well, we're kind of leaving the fantasy era of Final Fantasy games now. We're moving more towards a little sci-fi, but that's fine. We all like the moon, right? Plus, there's a giant dragon that we're gonna get on there too. So it's all bonuses, right? Anyway, before we do that, smash that like button to really help out the channel, and let's go, shall we? Okay, so first things first, we're just gonna board the lunar whale. That don't really need to do anything in here, to be honest. We can rest if we really want to. There's a fat chocobo, or you know, we could just interact with the single switch to move on to the next area. Oh man, here we go. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's just actually for me to fly it, isn't it? Whoopsie. Yeah, I forgot. We need to interact with the crystal. Yeah, close enough, right? Close enough. And that's just gonna fly us up to the moon. With a pretty cool effect, I have to admit. You know, why can't we just fly around in space with that, man? Why can't we just fly around in space with that? And there's another trophy to the moon. Okay, so with where we are right now, we can obviously fly all over the place. However, in terms of landing, we really have very few spots we can actually land. So, for example, here on the dirt, we can land on that. I want to say we can also land on these dark gray bits. We can. However, anything with like rocky terrain and that, like if we go there, we cannot land. Okay, so with that said, as you can see, the area is very, very small right now, and we basically need to go here. Also, one of the things to very quickly mention is the enemies on the moon are all basically the same. So we're gonna turn encounters on, and then we're gonna slowly make our way. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna slowly make our way through. So what we need to do now, okay, is we need to go down to this area. Wait, hang on, where am I? I'm lost. No, here. Yeah, so we need to enter the cave system basically, and then we're just gonna slowly make our way through the entire system. Pretty much. We have to go through a bunch of caves to get around. Now, as for the enemies, okay, the enemies are all the same on the moon. We have number 127, the lunar virus, 128, Echoyote, 130, Procyote, 131, Abyssworm, 132, the Black Flan, and 133, the Dark Grenade. So, with that said, let's go, shall we? And as soon as we start, we're actually going to get a monster in a box as well. Although on the plus note, this is 2 out of the 4 enemies. 2 out of the 4? No, this is 2 of the enemies that we actually need here as well. So you know, it's gonna save us a little bit of time, which is great. Although I do have one question. Right now. We're on the freaking moon. How are they breathing? Like how are they breathing on the freaking moon, man? Makes no sense whatsoever, but you know, it's an FF game. They are never meant to actually make sense, are they? So it's fine. Also, if you do not have the bomb secret summon yet, this is the best place to farm it, okay? The bombs and the dark grenades both drop it, so, you know, go ahead and farm the bomb secret summon if you do not have it here. Definitely the best place to farm, just because there's more chances of actually getting it, because there's extra enemies here that you can get it from. Now again, we're not gonna super worry about doing the bestiary or anything like that here, simply due to the fact that we're going to be doing a bunch of fights on the moon, so we really don't need to, you know, like rush through or anything like that. We will eventually get the bestiary very, very easily. It's like the moon is probably the easiest place to actually do the bestiary on. Oh nice, we got the Black Flan. Okay, they're actually kind of the hardest enemies to get around here. Those and Abyss Worms. The Black Flan and Abyss Worms are definitely the harder ones to get for sure, but we still shouldn't take that long to get them all. So like Abyss Worm is probably going to be the one that we end up getting last. Obviously, you know, depends on RNG a little bit, but that is probably going to be the last one. Anyway, in the Eastern Cave, there's actually no enemies that we need. No enemies. There's no treasures that we need to get. So going to be a nice, you know, very quick, simple run through for this little section, and then we can go to the actual Crystal Tower once we actually get out the door. There we go. Right, we're done with the caves now as well, so we can finally enter the last one. Well, we can once we actually do this fight anyway. So once we get inside the Crystal Palace, okay, there's going to be a couple of new things for us to do. Well, I say a couple of new things. There's basically going to be a free heal in here. So if we just move up a little bit. Welcome. Did anyone say new character? You know, if you can teleport like that, why can't we? I'm sad that we can't teleport like that, man. It'd be pretty awesome, to be honest. I am Fusoya. My duty is to protect the slumber of the Lunarians. Many years ago, a small planet between Mars and Jupiter was on the verge of destruction. The inhabitants escaped on a ship to the blue planet. The what? I'm referring to your Earth. However, they were in the midst of evolving, so they created a moon where they could sleep a long slumber. So that's where the Lunarians come from. Dude, they literally created the freaking moon. However, there was one who refused to sleep. Instead, he wished to raise everything on the blue planet and create a new home there. How awful. I was able to seal him away with my powers and force him into a deep sleep. But in spite of this, he was able to channel his evil into the corrupt inhabitants of your planet. Now, he uses them to gather the crystals. Then he must be the one behind Golbez's actions. Who is this lowlife? His name is Zemus. He is gathering the crystals, our energy source, to activate the dimensional elevator and the giant of Babel. Then he intends to destroy everything on your planet. However, many of us feel we can come to an understanding with the people of Earth. Those Lunarians are merely sleeping, waiting for your people to reach the right level of evolution. What about the lunar whale? That was built years ago by my younger brother, Cluya, as a transportation to the blue planet. He'd always dreamed of visiting unknown lands. The Devil's Road and airship technology were also born from his desire to explore. On the blue planet, Cluya fell in love and had 2 children. You are one of his children. Plot twist. Me? Then the voice I heard on Mount Ordeals was. The voice came from the soul of Cluya, your father. I see it now. You resemble him when he was your age. That was the voice of my father. You have received power from Cluya to stop Zemus and his evil plan. You must do this for your own planet and for all Lunarians. You must hurry to the Tower of Babel in Eblin. The Tower of Babel? How will we get around its barrier? I should be able to enter. We cannot let the giant of Babel reach the blue planet. I will join you on your journey. There we go. So we have another new character now. So Fusoya is another mage. However, we need to change around our party right now. So right now we have it as 3 in the front row and 2 in the back row. We need to tweak that. We need to have 3 in the front row and 2 in the back row. Okay, so with that, we're going to swap Edge and Cecil with Rosa and Radia, just so they are in the back row so they take less damage. And then obviously we're going to optimal Fusoya, but we don't need to. He's already got everything. And then if we take a look at his magic, okay, he has all white magic and all black magic. He's pretty strong, but we're basically just going to spam Quake with him, same as we do with Radia. While we are in here as well, though, if you step on the left tile right here, that will actually restore your HP and any statuses. Okay, and then on the right hand tile over here, this will fully restore your MP. Now, if you want to, you can do a bunch of grinding here, like a bunch of grinding. Obviously, you know, just go outside, do all your grinding and whatnot, and then just walk in to fully heal. Pretty much makes it super simple. Anyway, with that said, obviously there's nothing down here. We are now going to go back to the lunar whale, but we are not done on the moon. Okay, we are not done on the moon just yet. So we still have a little bit to do. There we go. Now Fusoya's spamming Quake as well. But yeah, so we still have a few things we need to do here. Firstly, we're going to get another summon. And we're going to get a super amazing item. Like a super, super good item for sure. It's like we just need... Oh, nice. We got a Bisworm as well. Sweet. But yeah, so we just need to get back to the lunar whale so we can actually get to the next area. So we are going to get a summon. We are going to do a few new bestiary entries. And we are going to get an amazing, amazing item. This is kind of what you need a bunch of gil for. Realistically, you want to buy 99 of these items, okay? It's going to make life infinitely easier to get 99 of these. Because then we will have a much easier chance for rare encounters. We'll be able to farm the pink flans, pink princess flan, pink flan, whatever you want to call them. We'll be able to farm them super easily later as well. So it's very beneficial, basically, to get 99 of these, pretty much. So we definitely want to do that because again, it's just going to save us so much effort. And obviously, we've had 4 times gil on the entire playthrough. So gil really should not be an issue. I mean, look at that one, 96,000. Well, 960,000 I have right now. We'll definitely be able to get 99 of them. In fact, I wonder what the gil cap is in FF4. Can't actually remember. I mean, we'll soon see if we can go over the million threshold. Because I actually can't remember if we can or not. I do wish we could stop getting the bombs, though. That's all we seem to be getting right now. Not like it really matters, We don't need the bomb summon. So that's why we don't really want the bombs. Oh, more Abyssworms. Huh. Well, that one kind of caught me by surprise a little bit. It's always nice to get the rarer encounters pretty quickly, isn't it? In fact, how many more do we actually need? We got the virus, we got Eukaryote, Prokaryote, we got Abyssworm, we got Black Flan, and we got Dark Grenade. Yeah, so we have everything then. Sweet. We could actually turn encounters off now. But I'm not going to because I want to get some levels for Fusoya pretty much. It's like we definitely want to get some levels for him just because of some of the things that we have coming up pretty much. Right. Now we are going to board the airship. I am going to very quickly heal by, just interacting with one of the beds. That's just going to fully restore me, give me my HP, my MP back and all that. And then we're going to go to the next area. Right, here we go. So, for now, we're just going to fly all the way over to the right-hand side. We want this, big circle area. We're just going to land here at the stairs so we can actually, get off and walk around. Once we're here, though, we're going to go a little bit to the south, and then we're going to go into the cave. So, this is the Cave of Bahamut, and it also leads to the Hummingway home, okay? So, in here, we have some new bestiary options. We have 142, the Selene Guardian, 143, Dark Sage, 144, Silver Dragon, 146, Bone Dragon, and 149, the Giant Warrior. And, of course, we have a bunch of treasure chests here as well. First one is going to be directly south. Oh, we got Giant Warrior first. So the hardest one to get in here is most definitely going to be the Silver Dragon. As long as we can get that pretty quickly, we should be set. You know what I mean? And obviously at the end of it, we are going to get a new summon for Rydia as well. We are going to get Bahamut, which is going to be great. Even though we aren't really going to use it for a little while. Okay, so we got the Genji gloves, so let's go ahead and throw them on to Cecil right now. Gives us a little more defense, a little more magic defense. So always beneficial. It's like, sadly, they are not as broken in this game as they are in other games. But, they're still pretty decent nonetheless. Oh, wow, Fusoya is nearly dead already. Damn. See, Fusoya suffers from pretty much the same problem that Edge does when you actually recruit him. He's really weak, unfortunately. So even putting him in the back row doesn't really do a whole lot for him, sadly. Right. Okay. now that we are here over on the right side, we're going to go for the next treasure chest, which we need to go through this little invisible walkway for as well. And then we get the Genji shield, which, of course, we're going to throw on. Doesn't really do much for us. Gives us a little more evasion, a little more defense, but it does lower magic defense. But hey, Genji gear, man. We got to cut the Genji gear. Wow, I'm really getting a lot of giant warriors in here. Like, what on earth is going on there, man? Can't believe I'm getting so many. And you know, we only actually have like 40 treasure chests left to get at this point. Yeah, we really don't have many treasure chests left to get, actually. We're gonna be done very, very soon on that front. Because I mean, I'm just trying to think, what have we got to do after here? So we've got the Giant of Babel to do. We'll have a few more side quests at that point. Then it's just the lunar subterrane. Yeah, so we're basically done. There's really not a whole lot left for us to do now. We'll be done in just a couple of videos, really, because I mean the bestiary should be nearly complete now as well, actually. Yeah, the bestiary should be getting there. Let's take a look after this fight. You know, just see how many we're missing. When the giant warrior finally dies, there we go. Alright, how many are we actually missing now? Bestiary. Like 32. Okay, that's fine, because I mean, some of them are obviously going to be bosses. So yeah, we're nearly done. We're going to be done very, very, very soon here. Okay, so 2 more treasure chests. Let's go quickly grab them. We are going to have a boss soon. Oh, we got the silver dragon. Sweet. Okay, so that's a really rare one that we got. We can be very, very glad about that. We finally got that one done and out of the way as well. So this is going to be sweet, man. Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about the upcoming boss, shall we? It is going to be a behemoth, right? And the behemoth will actually counter everything. So all damage he will counter with strong physical hits. Now, there are a couple of ways we can do this. We can spam flare with Fusoya and Rydia for massive damage. We can attack with Cecil and Edge. One of the things you can do as well, though, with Edge is that you can cast Mirage, and then that basically, you know, just raises evasion, pretty much. Makes it a little bit easier. Although we are going to equip the rest of the Genji gear as well. A little more defense after all. It's like, why not? We definitely want that. Okay, so now it's time for the boss behemoth. So let's turn auto battle off. Oh no, I didn't heal Fusoya's MP. Okay, we'll use an elixir on him. We are going to attack with Cecil. We can use Curiga with Rosa. We'll use Flare with Rydia. We'll use Flare with Fusoya. Yeah, see what I mean, man? Big damage there. Big damage there. But this is why we want constant healing, man. This is why we want constant healing. Edge gets hit pretty hard. Fusoya will probably actually get one shot, to be honest. Yeah, he will probably actually get one shot. But it's fine. It's fine. We should still be good. Right, I'm gonna change over to spamming Curager for now. It is more expensive, but obviously it heals more, so hopefully if it goes off before Edge dies. Ooh. That was a little lucky. Okay, so Edge can definitely take one more hit now. But it's not needed. Sweet. Yeah, look at that EXP and that Gil, man. Look at that, dude. Level ups across the board. And now Cecil is level 70. Sweet. So we already have one of the characters up to 70, which we need. Now, though, with that boss done, we can move on into the next zone. Okay, so we are going to have another boss right now. Okay, so this is going to be another behemoth fight. So again, it's just the exact same as what we just did. Basically, it's just the exact same. So nothing to worry about or anything like that. Just interact with it and basically just turn auto battle on. Pretty much that will pretty much, you know, do this fight for us. We are gonna have to be a little bit careful of our MP though on Fusoya and Rosa specifically. Right, we are going to need some MP on them. We are going to have one more behemoth fight after this, and then we're going to have another boss fight. And the boss fight after that is going to be Bahamut. However, for Bahamut, that's kind of a little yeah. So there are two ways of beating Bahamut, basically. The first is to absolutely murder him extraordinarily quickly. The second way is to cheese him. And we're gonna actually do both methods. Okay, we're gonna do both methods. So what we need to do for Bahamut is he will have a timer, basically, and once that timer reaches 0, he will cast Mega Flare, and that will deal 9,999 damage to everybody. So basically that would instantly murder our whole party. So at that point, you either have to kill him before the timer runs out, or you can cast Reflect, because Mega Flare is reflectable in this game. So whenever he actually uses Mega Flare, it will just bounce back and hit him, pretty much. Right, we don't need to heal for this behemoth, so we'll just go on in. We will, however, heal after this behemoth, okay? We will heal after this behemoth, because we are going to need the MP for Bahamut. Once we've got Reflect up, though, we'll actually kill Bahamut really, really quickly, to be fair. Honestly, we might not even need Reflect, to be honest. It's just a safety precaution, you know. We don't want another game over, you know what I mean? So hopefully we should be okay without Reflect, but if we're not, it's there as a safety precaution. Man, all these levels we're getting close, man. Right, okay, let's go ahead and just heal on up. We'll use an elixir on our mages for MP, and then we'll just heal everybody's health as well. Okay, right, here we go. It's time for Bahamut. Quick save if you're a little worried, and then we can speak to the kids. What do you want? Oh, you're an interesting one. Yeah, it's fine. Hello, Bahamut, god of summons. You may have won Leviathan over, but that proves nothing. I, Bahamut, god of summons, shall deliver the final judgment. No, he won't. No, he won't. Okay, so with Bahamut, like I just said, we are going to put Reflect up on everybody. So we'll start with Rosa self-casting it, and then we will also get Fusoya to self-cast it, just because then we actually have, you know, the mages ready, basically. And then the others we're just going to have attacking normally, pretty much. So now, okay, now we're going to put it on Rydia and Cecil. So we're going to put Reflect on them. That way, if anyone does die, it's only going to be Edge, basically. Okay, so now if anyone does die, it's only going to be Edge. So there's no need to worry there. It's like, realistically, he might not even survive to use Mega Flare, actually. Because, I mean, Flare's doing a good chunk of damage. Cecil's doing good damage. Yeah, I would actually be kind of surprised if he does get it off. No, there we go. Okay, so Edge is going to die, unfortunately. That's fine. It's only Edge. It's like I can revive him right now. And then obviously the others had Reflect, so that's just going to hit Bahamut back. Huh, that should have done max damage to me. Oh well. Right, let's just use full life on Edge to get him up. And then Fusoya can use Reflect on Edge. Wait, what? Why did that? Seriously? Okay, now we're in trouble. I need Dispel. I need Dispel. Come on, I need a white mage with Dispel. Where is it? Dispel. Alright, Reflect on Edge. Hopefully that goes off quick enough. It did. Sweet. Right, attack. And Flare, now that he does not have Reflect up. And then... oh, he's dead. Never mind. I was kind of hoping he would get one more Mega Flare off, just so we could actually win with him killing himself. That would have been pretty funny, to be honest. Right, still though, there is Bahamut, done and dusted. Your spirits and strength are worthy indeed. Rydia, summon me as you wish. So, we can now literally summon a god, because, you know, that's just what happens. Right, so let's take a look at the bestiary before we leave this place. Just make sure we have everything. Right, where are we? We want 142 Selene Guardian, 143 Dark Sage, 144 Silver Dragon, 146 Bone Dragon, and 149 Giant Warrior. Yes, we have everything. Okay, so turning counters off while we just quickly run out of here. And then we can move on to the next area, which is going to be the Hummingway home. In fact, let's just double check that I have all the treasure here, which we do, 4 out of 4. But yeah, so the next area is going to be the Hummingway home. This is going to have a really, really nice shop in it, which in the original SNES version, this shop did not actually exist. Or it did exist and it just didn't sell the same items. I can't remember which way around it was, but yeah, it's basically one of the two, pretty much. Come on, there we go. Good night. All right, let's move on over, shall we? But yeah, there's basically one item in particular that we really, really want. In fact, there's kind of only one item that we really, really want here. But in order to get it, we want to go down to this little open area just here, park the whale, and then in we go. Looks like we're going to spend a bunch of gil here right now. But yeah, so this is basically a really rare item that we're going to buy right now. We are the Hummingways. I know you are. I just can't remember which one's the shop. Which one's the shop, man? Which one's the shop? One of these has to be the shop. We will find it, man. We will find it. There we go. So what we want to do is we already have, you know, most of these and that. However, we want sirens, and we want 99 of them. We want to get as many of them as we freaking can. Okay, they are amazing. We can buy a bunch of elixirs. However, as you can see, I'm kind of poor, so I can't afford that many. We are going to buy a bunch of ethers. We're going to get 99 of them. They're going to come in handy later. And then we're going to spend all our remaining gil on elixirs. Yes, I'm a little short on dry ethers. It's fine. We have enough normal ethers, so that's all that we really care about. You know what I mean? Right. Okay. One of the reasons we also came here as well is just to add it to the map for the Wayfarer trophy. Right though, with that, okay, we are done on the moon. We are done on the moon now. So we are going to go back to the blue planet Earth, where we can actually start the Giant of Babel. Here we go, man. Here we go. Also, just so you know, this is a one-time only location. Make sure you do everything in here. Otherwise, you're in trouble. The Giant of Babel will come forth. Yeah, it's fine. There's a lot of sci-fi stuff in this game, huh? And of course, he's got freaking laser beams. Oh, man. Can't believe the kids are back. Can you? I can't believe the kids are back, dude. It's like, why couldn't the Elder go and revive them way earlier? You know, why did it have to wait all this time? Just a shame it's not like the PSP version. If you don't know, on the PSP version, you can actually get all the party members back in your party if you really want to. It's like you can actually essentially go and re-recruit them, pretty much. Obviously, you know, they're alive and that, but in this version of the game, we can't actually get them back in, sadly. Is a Lunarian? You do this or not? Keep your beard on. There's nothing I can't do. Let's go, man. Let's save the world. You know, I kind of want to play a game where where our goal is to destroy the world. Is anyone else bored of saving the world, man? I want to destroy the world, dude. Like, I want to destroy the world. Anyway, this is the Giant of Babel, okay? There's a few things we need to go over in here. Firstly, let's talk about the bestiary, shall we? Because this is a one-time only location. So we have to do everything right now. In terms of enemies, we need 135, the Beamer. We need 136, Centaurian. 137, Mech Soldier. 138, Searcher. Then we go to 140, which is Giant Soldier. And 141, which is Mech Dragon. Now, the Mech Dragon will only spawn in the final room just before the boss, okay? So if you want to know what area that is, it is the Stairwell of the Giants. And if you want to check what area you are in, just go to the menu, look at the bottom where it says current location. So again, Mech Dragon can only be found there. Now, depending on the version you're playing, if you're playing on the SNES version, maybe the PSP version, I'm not sure. You can actually steal sirens in here from searchers, but in this version we can just buy them, so we don't need to do that, which is insanely helpful. But again, completely missable area. Make sure you turn encounters on, make sure you collect all the treasure chests and so on and so forth, because we do not want to miss anything in here. However, we're going to have a video dedicated to this area because it's kind of long, so we're going to end this one right here. Still, I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, smash that like button and drop a comment down below, and of course, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. As always, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.